Yo, what's good world? Infamous Legacy here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a character creation video that you guys highly requested. And this character creation video is going to be featuring a dope ass hero and a villain style. And that hero and villain is me, Infamous Legacy. Yup, you guys wanted a style video of the style I use in DC Universal Online. So here you go, quick 360 view of it. And also shout out to my subscriber, Nightfall Evolution. He wanted to be in the video, so here you go, homie. You're featured in the video. So now let's go over to the style. So this style, I use it for my hero and villain. So let's get started with the colors first. You guys know my favorite colors are black, red, and white. Red and white because I'm Canadian. And also black and red, which is just my favorite colors. So right here you guys can see the codes to put in for the skin tone, eyes, hair, makeup. So if you follow this, you'll get the right color and skin tone and everything. Alright, starting with the hairstyle, I went with the junior hairstyle. You guys can get that from the Hairstylist if you're in the Watchtower Agriculture Center, or even if you're in the Hall of Doom by the Respect Station. Headpiece is called Dark Sheeda. I also will be showing you the colors I use. And you guys can get that in the marketplace with marketplace cash or loyalty points in the loyalty vendor. Face piece, Owen Tech face piece. This face piece drops in the tier 3 Coast City alert. You must have the Fight for the Light DLC for that. Accessory, you guys can throw on any aura you want. Just don't throw on any pink. I just went with my Nimbus aura. Shout out to the homie Z Extinction for that. But yeah, if you guys have an aura, just throw it on. Shoulder piece, I use the Ancient Amazon Noble. You guys can get this if you have the Amazon Fury Part 2 DLC. It comes from a collection, I think, or a briefing. One of those two. Emblem, I use L. I'll also be listing all these styles in the description and where to get it, so don't worry about it. Hands, I went with the Themysciran Battle Suit. You guys must have the Amazon Fury Part 2 DLC and be tier 6 to obtain it. It's from the vendor. Another hand style I use is also the Bat Hands, which comes from the Family Reunion tier 5 alert. And that's called Dark Defender. And for that you must have the Origin Crisis DLC, tier 5. Alright, now let me go back to my Themysciran Battle Suit. So with the shoulder piece, it's not mandatory to use it. I just threw it on to modify my style a bit. Waist piece, I use the Kryptonian Commander. You guys must be a controller power to obtain it, because you can only buy it from the tier 3 controller vendor. So the tier 3, you know, Sunstone Edge, all those tier 3 styles. But for some reason you can't see it on me right now. But if you save it to your armory, you'll see the Kryptonian Commander waist. Now the feet, I've been using this feet style since the beginning. It's called a Sunstone Edge. That's the tier 3 DPS style, DPS gear you can get it from. Available to hero and villains. Now the chest piece is also a chest piece I've been using since the beginning. Gunslinger chest piece. You guys can only get this if you have Marks of Valor, and you can buy it from the PvP Styles vendor. And I think it's about 800 marks. Legs, I use the Valentine legs or the North Pole legs. So you can get either of these during the Valentine seasonal event or the North Pole seasonal, not North Pole, man, the winter seasonal event. My bad. Also, I'll sometimes use any leg style that's kind of baggy, as you guys can see. That's why I go with the North Pole or the Valentine leg style. Now back piece, I have a couple back pieces that I use. I use this bow and arrow, the Quiver, bow style, whatever, back style that you guys can get from the Valentine seasonal event for 10 hearts. Or I go with the Celtic back. Let me show you right here, which you can get from the vendor during the St.Patrick's Day seasonal event. So those are 2 out of the 3. Let me show you the third back style I use sometimes. And that's the Amazon Pole March, which is a 2 swords, you know, like kind of like a ninja style, having 2 swords on my back. And this you can only get this if you have the Amazon Fury Part 1 DLC. and be that, you know, recommended CR to go into Gotham Siege to get it. So there we go. Let me go back to my Quiver, because that's what I'm rocking with right now. And once again, I'll list all these styles in the description below. But if you guys do have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Alright, now with the skin, I go with youthful because I'm still young. You already know. Primary weapon, I use a two-hand to weapon mastery combo, so two-handed to arrow storm. But usually if I have a weapon style, I'll be using the diabolical weapon style, or even the, what is it called, spellcaster, spellbound, yeah, some shit like that. Anyways, oh, shout out to another fan though. Homie's rocking that new Batman headpiece that drops. I mean, you get from the collection from Amazon Fury Part 2. So let's go ahead and check this PvP styles vendor so I can double check on how much my Gunslinger trench coat is. So you need 800 Marks of Valor. You guys can get Marks of Valor by running PvP Legends or PvP Arenas. I know the grind for it's crazy, but trust me, that's the dopest Gunslinger chest, the dopest trench coat style on the hero side. And I actually want to try that villain trench coat, but I don't have enough marks for that, or I'm not at that PvP CR yet. But hopefully one day I'll share with you my villain style. Just imagine this style with the villain chest style. So I think it's called like Surgeon something. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this character creation of Infamous Legacy, aka the Legacy. You guys requested it, and here it is. Peace.